I love you, you love me. Let's talk about chemistry because we're Monday Mixup. We're here to say, come and sit on the couch and talk this way. Hi, Monday.
I love you and everything, but
yeah, I know. I'm enough. I mean, I'm too much. Hi, Monday.
Hi, Monday.
We're Monday Mixup. We're so excited that you're here with us. Thanks for joining us for another fun and exciting episode of Monday Mixup. I'm Dustin.
I am Rosie.
Rosie, R-O-S-I. Don't spell it wrong, because if you do, we'll not be very happy.
No, and we are, just to kind of clarify what we're going through, we're going through the, what did you name it last time? It wasn't the Thusies, but what are these?
Well, we have a cadence for all of our episodes on Monday Mixup so that we can prepare for them in advance and give you the best content that you can possibly get on Monday Mixup. So anyways, hi, again, I'm Dustin, this is Rosie, and Rosie is going to tell you something because today on Monday Mixup, we're going to talk about chemistry.
We're going to talk about short flings in chemistry and basically how, when you go on set, and suddenly you got to make out with somebody or pretend to make out with somebody or make it look real, like you really got chemistry and you just met them that morning at Crafty.
Right, and it doesn't just have to be making out or whatever. It could be simulated sex. It could be any type of romantic situation. It could just be things that involve touching. But what we want to talk about today is how you work the chemistry angle, make everybody feel comfortable, have space for everyone to self-express, be nurturing, walk away feeling accepted and loved, and making good stuff. So Rosie has some great experience in this, and I want her to kind of get us started.
The biggest one is, as an actor, how do you make it believable on scene when, honestly, you just met this person at Crafty having coffee in the morning. You don't even know anything about them.
Right.
And now you're supposed to make it believable that you two have got a connection.
All right. Lay it on us, Rosie.
Well, first of all, we have intimacy coaches.
Okay,
and those are the coaches that keep us safe.
Correct.
And we can be in a whole room of people with camera people, intimacy coach, the agent might be there, several actors might be there, the intimacy camera might be there, trying to take pictures when you're half naked, all naked, or just make it look like it. You know, you can look like it from different angles, even though you're not.
Right.
And then you're supposed to get comfortable with somebody and have an intimate scene, for instance. Let's just go to the nitty gritty. Because why start at the kissing when we can just go to the nitty gritty?
Sure, but all of it is very important. And I think there's one component of success when it comes to making intimacy believable is consent.
Right, yes, exactly. Consent. Thank you for bringing that up.
Everybody in the scene needs to be a willing participant. We need to have discussions and conversations about what they're comfortable with, how people feel about one another, where it will be going. It needs to be very transparent so that everybody can feel safe.
And what usually happens is there's actually a written document that you read and sign that everybody knows what's happening, because what we're making is film that everybody can watch, right? It's not anything negative. And we want to make sure we stay on task and make it believable and make the scene believable and then
everybody goes home feeling that they were heard, respected, and that they're proud of the product that they made. You need to have consent. You need to have open lines of communication. And I think, just before you meet your person at Crafty, you need to have discussions about what's going on. Who's comfortable with what kind of experience do you have? If you've done these types of scenes before, who will be there to make sure that everything's going to script and the way that it wants to be done? And at any point in time, make sure that you're able to stop the situation, ask for information, stop it if you need to be. And those intimacy coaches that Rosie just talked about earlier is a huge design component of a successful situation. They're trained in knowing how to make things believable, safe, respectful. So that's very important. So these flings, this intimacy that's taking place in your scenes is working out well.
Whether it's flirtiness or whether it's to show chemistry and all that. And what Dustin just talked about with all the safe and consent and all that.
So short story long, if you're going into a series or an episodic or a photo shoot that involves intimacy, ask questions. Make sure that you're comfortable. Know that there are maybe safety words or people that you can talk to. Have a dialogue with your scene partner so that you can know what's coming up so there's no surprises. It's very important that you are able to feel good about it and that no one's taking advantage of you. So if you can walk away with any lesson from today's episode on Monday Mixup, it's that you are in charge when it comes to these intimacy scenes. Ask questions, get an understanding of what's going on, have fun, because real life situations include scenes that may involve intimacy.
Chemistry and flings. And
exactly.
That's exactly, and we have to be able to portray that as actors. So, yeah, I really like how you brought that home.
Bam! Home run, baby. So we'll see you next week on Monday Mixup. We're so excited that you come here every week diligently to be here with us. Come sit on our couch and bring some of your insider tips, and we will see you next week. And don't forget, have a great day.
And have a great week. And Rosie.
I'm Dustin. See you later.
Bye.